Hello everyone, welcome to this video. As you can see by the title, you can probably tell that it has been a year since Ruined Reality has started. I cannot be any more shocked than I feel like most of you guys are. It has been so long since the beginning of this series, and it feels like it started yesterday. I cannot thank all of you guys enough for sticking with me while this passion project has been being created. And at the time of recording this, I am currently at 876 subscribers. Thank you so much. I never thought I was gonna get here by this point in time. I would have totally expected myself to be around 400-ish subscribers after a year. But all of you guys being here just tells me that I created something that people can actually love, and I have all of you to thank for it. I just want to share a bit about the series and how it really became a project in the first place. So I never really was a big fan of fan-made Steve content because I was a very big Favor My Saber fan, and I didn't want to watch people that recreated his stuff. I really didn't. It just didn't seem right to me. It felt like people were stealing his stuff, and I know that seems contradictory now since the fact that I've started Ruined Reality, but I will get to that part in a minute. It was then when my good friend T Scott Minor, you guys probably all know him from Balancer Productions channel and being here on the Ruined Reality channel as well. He showed me a fan-made Steve series called OrQuest. Yes, OrQuest by Diamond Fantasy, or back then, Diamond Steve. I was very sketchy about watching it at first because I had seen other fan-made Steve content and I didn't like it. But for my friend Scott, I watched it. I watched the first episode, watched the next one, and eventually I realized that I was addicted with this fan-made series. Now, the original OrQuest has disappeared, but we have a new one, and that makes me very happy about all of this. That the first Steve series that I ever fan-made Steve series that I liked is coming back. But now, along with this, after the time when OrQuest just disappeared out of nowhere, I realized that that I really had fallen in love with certain fan-made Steve content. And it wasn't long before T. Scott introduced me to the Balancers channel. I had known what the Balancers were for quite some time. And, well, I just never really was interested in it. I heard T. Scott was a part of it, and some of my other friends were a part of it as well. So I decided, hey, why not check it out? I liked OrQuest, so let's see what this is all about. And there you go. I liked Legends of the Balancers too. I really liked that series when I first started watching it. It still is a great series today. And through the Balancers, I realized that I wanted to make my own fan-made series. Like, I wanted to make Minecraft roleplay content. It wasn't gonna start as a Steve series. The first project that I was actually going to make was Project Code Encryption, which you guys are all seeing teasers for right now. I know it's crazy. It's probably crazy to believe that Project Code Encryption was the first series I was going to make, and it's taken this long for me to actually start making it. When I started Project Code Encryption, it was not thought out at all. It was absolutely not thought out. I was rushing to do it. And, well, we had some problems. And luckily those problems came up because it made me realize that that Project Code Encryption was not ready to be a series yet. That it needed more work. A few weeks later, I had come up with the idea of a Steve series while I was trying to go to sleep one night. I know it's crazy, unnecessary information, but this is where it gets good. And I had this idea for a post-apocalyptic world just like Ruined Reality. The world would be in shambles, and Steves would be going extinct left and right, and people would be trying to survive. And we see that to this day in Ruined Reality. And this is where the interesting part kicks in. The main character of Ruined Reality originally was going to be an Indigo Steve. Yeah, I know. Light Steve, the person we see as the main character in Ruined Reality to this day, was not the original plan. And not only that, but the Soul Eater wasn't going to be the enemy. It was going to be the Darkness, ruled by someone other than Void. I hadn't figured out who that was going to be yet, but it was going to be the Darkness that was putting the world in ruin. And so I got to work on writing that. Literally days later, I rewatched the finale of Rainbow Quest. And, well, I remembered the part where Light Steve flies after the first curse to go finish him. And I instantly thought, what if the first curse won? Now let that sink in for a minute. What if the first curse won? So I started thinking, what could I do with that? I then realized that I could make it so that the first curse cursed Light Steve as Rainbow Steve or whatever. I went over it multiple times and eventually came to the conclusion that he cursed Light to be split between two universes. The Rainbow Quest universe and the Ruined Reality universe. In Rainbow Quest, Light Steve still exists, but doesn't know that he got split because he thinks he destroyed the first curse. But Light Steve in Ruined Reality, he thinks he lost. And that's where the story began. I worked with that. And then I decided to mix it in with my post-apocalyptic Steve series. And look where it's gotten me. Ruined Reality is something that I do not regret making. I love this series so much. And there's so much more to come with it. I really am happy that you guys have all been here to stick around with this story that I have created, that I never thought was going to do well. It still is really hard for me to grasp. And I know I talk about Ruined Reality in this episode like Ruined Reality is ending right here, right now. No. It's not, don't worry. Ruined Reality still has a very long ways to go. I just really wanted to acknowledge the fact that I have been here for a year. And I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm sure you guys didn't realize that because I've said thank you multiple times in this video already. So, something I would like each and every one of you guys to do, for me. I would like you guys to not only watch the video that is coming out today on the year's anniversary of Ruined Reality, but I would also like you to go back and watch the first Ruined Reality video. The video that came out on this day 1 year ago. I don't ask you to rewatch the whole series. I just ask you to go back and rewatch that one episode. And I know that episode's probably a little bit cringe because I had a very bad mic at the time, and we were still workshopping some stuff in the beginning. But it would mean a lot if you guys went back and just remembered the beginning of Ruined Reality. And enjoy the video that comes out today. I'm sure you guys will like it. In the fan server, I had said that there was a problem and there may not have been a video that would come out today. But luckily I had a backup plan ready, so you guys get to see the video today. The video that was supposed to come out today will still come out. We just have to refilm it, which is probably going to be will hopefully be filmed today, on the day you guys are watching this video. Well, the day this video came out, at least. But once again, thank you. Thank you for being here and sticking with me. I really appreciate the support. And as always, I will see you guys in the next backroom stream, or just any stream in general, or in the next Ruined Reality video. This is Infinite Rinsler, signing off.